97 seconds.
Baes Boyz Podcast. We're
still
live.
Here. We're still here.
Yeah, that's been 2 years in the making.
Things have been broken.
They're now undone.
We're still alive.
They're undone. We've beat the algorithms.
Joe Skelly, tell him how it was looking for Bigfoot the last few weeks.
It was quite challenging.
Yeah.
It was very challenging.
Did you get any Bigfoot souvenirs?
I found some hair.
Oh.
They had that sent off to a lab.
Oh.
So we're going to have to wait on the...
It's going to take a while.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait on the DNA results.
It's mail order.
Yeah.
So that could take a while.
And I sent it to them COD.
This is the same lab that does our grizzly milk to make sure it's pure.
Yeah, so I hope that when they sign for it, they pay for the shipping. It was cash on delivery. That's how I sent it to them.
Okay, well, they'll be sending that back quick. All right,
we'll see.
So
we'll see what the fuck happens.
Right. Did you hear about this guy in the key truck that got busted for drifting, putting videos online of him drifting in this thing?
What's he
through
driving?
Japan? He's drifting this through the mountains of Japan.
Oh, he's drifting one of those Japanese pickup trucks?
Yeah.
That thing's pretty wild, bro.
What I don't understand is they're all drifting. Are they just mad because it wasn't a Honda Civic? Like
drifting is huge in Japan.
Right, that's my point. Like, so why did he get in trouble? That's my question.
I don't know. Because you're not supposed to drift, and then there's
the
videos.
Utility truck?
Yeah, well, they're not supposed to drift at all.
Oh.
Drifting's technically illegal.
So they just got him.
Yeah, they
on
just
the truck, huh?
He got.
Oh, my man.
I guess it's harder to track down a bunch of Honda Fast and Furious Honda Civics than it is a
the
four-wheel drive
truck.
lowboy flatbed.
Right. With his plate on the front. Right. I guess that made it easy for him. Well, what are you going to do about that?
No, they're all about drifting.
We got to get in there and drift some stuff.
That's pretty sweet because those are four-wheel drive trucks.
You know what made cars and drifting famous, right?
Paul Walker?
Yeah. How did you know?
It's just a wild guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what... I don't think Japan had any drifting before Fast and Furious released.
Before the one in Tokyo? Yeah. Like, Tokyo!
Donkey Kong. You know how many dudes were walking around the year that movie dropped calling themselves the DK?
No.
So many guys.
So many DKs.
So it's Drift King, and I thought it was Donkey Kong. When I'd watch that movie, and still today, they're like, he's the DK. I'm like, he's the Donkey Kong, homie? I'll bet he beats that barrel level really quick. Because the one with the...
Jumping over the barrels and whatnot?
Yeah, with the mine car. That's what it is, the mine car level.
Ah.
Hopping barrels and stuff.
Oh, okay.
With the monkeys in it. So, he's the best at Super Nintendo.
Oh, hey, good for him.
That guy is.
Yeah, good for him. Does he have one installed in his Fast and Furious car?
I think that would add weight. He can't.
He can't?
Car's already too low. It's only got a frog's hair of
clearance?
Clearance between the tire and the well.
Yeah.
No, PS or PlayStation or whatever the heck.
Too much weight?
Called. Yeah.
Too much weight to
Can't
the car.
do it. Can't be done.
You could get one of those pickup trucks out of Japan for like $3,000.
I'm going to buy one.
Yeah, you could buy it online and have it shipped over
I
to the
almost
port
bought
of
your
Maryland.
truck the other day just for fun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they got like 3 or 4 of them on the website right now.
Nice.
And they're pretty nice. There was one on there that looked almost kind of brand new.
Yeah.
And I was pretty impressed, but they wanted 20 for it. And I was like, I don't know if I want to pay 20 to learn how to drive on the wrong side of the road today. Because that's hard. I get confused easy.
Yeah.
I'd wake up and just be all messed up.
Yeah, you'd be driving all kinds of wild.
Yeah. Listen, we're not supposed to talk politics, and we don't normally.
No.
And as a side note to our listener, Mr. Loom sent us a bunch of links that we did want to look at, but apparently they were dead and removed by admins.
Oh.
So that savagery happened.
Because they're silencing the truth?
Yeah, we did see the Scary Ghost Girls one, though, and that was creepy.
That was kind of creepy.
Yeah. And her having the open air fight one. And then we watched that MIB one, which is also creepy.
Yeah, pretty creepy.
That's
a little wild.
What's scary about those is that, the half that's really realistically bad and true is probably really realistic, badly true. Like, oh, we're just doing whatever we want. Nobody's paying attention.
Right.
They've got all this money. We already lost $33 million again this year. So
right.
forget about that.
The Pentagon just failed its audit again this year.
That's what I'm talking about. You can't name their names. They're going to take your private security clearance, man.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, we can't name their names.
That big strange building.
Yeah. The one that looks like dice and a stop sign.
Yeah.
Looks like a deformed Yahtzee board.
Chinese checkers board.
Yeah. You remember the one they drove through the pizza truck through a while back.
Yeah.
Everyone didn't want to talk about. So no, we don't get political, but we do talk about the West Coast, the best coast.
Oh, God.
And did you hear
No.
that they made
I'm already gonna say no.
all the people on the street just disappear?
Oh, yeah,
That's the magic trick.
In 24 hours.
In 24 hours,
It's pretty amazing.
What did they do with all of them?
Put them in a warehouse somewhere.
I just want to know.
Put them in a warehouse.
I feel like I'm experiencing new
Did they come back?
history.
Nobody reported on whether or
so-
not they returned.
So I did. I genuinely called a friend. Like I phoned a friend. Like this is what's
like
that
the
show?
game show.
Yes. And I genuinely said, "Hey, did you happen to notice were the streets a little bit cleaner?" And he said yes.
Oh,
He said not only that, they gated it off so nobody can come back. They pulled all the tents from the area. They managed to wash the streets down somehow
fire trucks.
just for somebody to come visit.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive how that can happen. We can't solve the crisis. We can't solve the problem. But in 24 hours flat.
But does anybody know that they have it on video already? That's the question. Because I'm like,
There's no film
hold
footage of
the
that.
phone.
There's no film footage
No.
of
I'm
that.
saying like it would be like if like you and me showed up after the dude burns the whole building down and then we sweep the porch. I'm like, bro, everybody saw you burning the building. This broad's been burning for 3 days. Like, I don't think sweeping the porch is going to help me. You guys got a direct line in. It's called TikTok. You saw.
Right.
I've seen some people doing some impressive stuff. There are kids coming out now that are like, oh, I saw this on the street. And I'm like, oh, I feel bad for your future, my man, because it doesn't get better. Not unless you move.
You shouldn't be broadcasting this.
And 74% of you are not going to move.
Nope.
You know, not for any other reason than you just don't think of it.
Right.
You know, that's all it is.
Right.
But my question is, what do they do with all those people? What do they do with them?
Put them in a warehouse.
A warehouse.
That's my guess.
There's not enough room. How do you hide 100,000 poor people?
That's a good question.
That's my question. Like, we know the underground cities in Vegas are full. We know a lot of the underground cities in LA been full. Where are you hiding people?
That's a good question.
That's all I want to know. Because this is one of those things where it's like, this isn't something we're joking about. Isn't something we're, politically, who cares? At this point now, I'm curious where they put my man's at. That's all.
Did they bring him back?
No.
This is like the worst David Blaine trick ever.
right.
I made all these people disappear and then I forgot to bring him back.
My man thinks he's
What's David Copperfield shit.
What's his name? The big glove and the 5 rings. Prometheus,
Thanos?
Thanos. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the world disappear. One slip, one blip, half of you are gone.
Yeah.
Bye bye, mommy.
Yeah. I don't know. They got the Thanos glove out. Is that how they did it?
That's a lot of magic, my man. Listen, we've discussed magic in the past.
Yes, we have.
I can name a lot of tricks.
You don't know how to do that one.
I don't know how to do that trick, bro. That's a scary one.
Can you buy that trick on a website?
No, I don't think so. $39.99. And some dude in a K-pop shirt will freaking instruct it to you over the freaking camera.
Right.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Right. You just put in your name and they send you the unlock code, the link.
Here's the video on how to make all these people disappear.
Just think of your brother's birthday and type in your birthday and it'll unlock magically. Like, bro, come on.
The fuck?
Right. How did that happen, though?
That's a good question.
I would like to put this in the box with Daddy Elon's Lex Luthor battalion he's got.
Oh, you talking
Just
about
going through the space.
Satellites?
His centipede satellites. Centipede
Did everybody
satellites. Yeah.
Like, it wasn't there one day and then all of a sudden it was.
Right.
That was pretty weird.
And,
And as I understand, only half of them are up there because the other half got destroyed.
well, by what?
When they first launched them, I guess there was a huge solar storm that knocked out like 40 of them.
Well, call the heart people. Let's go.
I'm not calling them dudes for
They don't
nothing.
have space yet.
Yeah.
Lockdown.
Yeah, I'm not calling them
Because Dubai
dudes
wants
for
snow.
nothing.
It's because Dubai wants snow. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. That and their drones.
They want
flying their drones all over.
They want snow to match their snow leopards and Lamborghinis. So
I forgot.
listen, you fracking elvish community. Stop effing fracking with the frickin' world.
Right.
Gonna get a laser beam.
We're going to build a giant mountain to change weather patterns. And then we're going to send up drones like weather dominators.
And while we're at it, we'll just build big islands and sell them for free in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
We've already cableized the ocean, though, so does it really matter? Somebody out there right now, listen. Somewhere, there's a sexy, hot British mom listening to our podcast that came through the wires of the ocean.
Oh. Or we're broadcasting through the wires.
Well, same difference. It has to go through the wires. There's no hubbies, and we're not strong enough to go across the world like a ham radio or something.
Yeah, it's true.
And
we don't have enough power for that.
Underwater wires. That was the key.
The underwater wires.
Bro, I thought you were joking about that.
No, sir. There's
cables. There's so many
everywhere.
freaking questions I have. For instance, how come when I was taking those stupid effing tests at school, never did they say you can lay cable on the bottom of the ocean? I wouldn't have taken the frickin' job, but I'd like the frickin' option to say no.
It was never brought up on career day.
Yeah. Nobody ever brought that up.
Hey, you want to work on a ship laying transatlantic cable?
Right. They're like, you can be an accountant. You could be an engineer.
You could be a grocery clerk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they even call them grocery clerks anymore?
No. It's not even a real job. Let's get
not since they get replaced with self-checkout.
Yeah, I was going to say, want to go political on that? Let's talk about the low budget tier sad jobs that we've all made seem like they're not real jobs. Because dealing with your obnoxious ass in the drive-thru is not a real thing. You know. Bom, bom, bom. Yeah, so, that's not a real thing. But, hey, they're going to cut all those sub-jobs out soon with all the robots.
They're cutting out OnlyFans models, too.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Because they
got
they got the new Spanish AI OnlyFans model that makes $11,000 a month.
Listen, I hate to tell all you ladies, but your snatches got timers on them, boo. Okay? Wow. They've cut VR timers on them.
You're soon going to be replaced with AI.
Yeah, my man's not going shopping for the Lambo. When we go shopping for the Lambos, even if we can't buy, we don't ever head over to the Kia dealer. Okay? And soon, sweetheart, those rims are going to wear.
Oh, Lord.
Those tires are going to get soft.
I'm just amazed that there's enough people that paid $11,000 a month for AI.
It's only $1, bro. When it's only $1 per ass, you can have 12 subscriptions. Ask me how I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Listen, and we've talked about the different strategies they get you with.
Oh.
So there's billions of strategies, right? So you let them come in for free.
Get a taste.
You give them a little pokey, a little bump.
A little taste.
Yeah, and then they're like, hey.
Kind of like your street pharmacist?
Yeah, then they get
Have
in your...
taste.
Exactly. Then they get in your DM and they're like, hey, Poppy, I got the whole bag right here, $5 off. And when you're DMing 5 billion lonely men in their beds at night,
somebody's going to respond.
For $5 for a response? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Is that what we've...
You did call it, though, within a year. Less than a year, Joe Skelly said there would be an AI girlfriend bot. I knew it was coming, but I thought I gave you guys at least 4 years, 5 years, 10 years.
It was a year.
Damn.
A year.
Which one of my mans out there is so sad?
And if you look at the photographs of the AI Spanish OnlyFans model...
Oh, no, she fine.
It's hard to tell the difference.
I'd give her some money, but, I'm not allowed.
Right.
So we're on restriction.
I'm just saying.
Right.
It's hard to tell.
My thing is this. It's it makes no sense. See, I always tell people, you'd never go to OnlyFans for the girls. You only go to OnlyFans for the outfits.
For the articles?
No, for the outfits. But it's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of the articles.
Okay.
Okay, because if you're going for the girls...
Because that used to be the excuse with the magazines, right? I only go to the magazines for the articles.
Well, I'm just saying. If you're there for just the girl, you've gone too far.
Oh, it's too far.
Right.
So it's just to learn what's hot in clothing.
Exactly. You can buy what's hot, or you can buy what's now, see what's hot, go hot to trot, and be done. The problem is these dudes are trying to commit to them.
Right.
They're like, hey, boo, I made an extra 3 today. Would you like $2.99?
Oh, listen, that's
the problem.
So you're telling me that's the guy who's like, I got a girlfriend. You wouldn't know her though. She lives in Spain.
Right. Now listen,
I got a girlfriend. She goes to another school. You wouldn't know her.
I know some people right now are going to say this, and we're going to put this out there so it's very even, because I know it's going to be either the dudes that have never been or the dudes that won't go and never got invited. The man at the titty bar on Friday wearing his uniform that's blowing his money is not the same as the OnlyFans girl. I just want to put that out there before people start getting crazy and comparing the two. If you're going to the tutu bar and hanging out with broads that you can openly talk with, that is not the same as sitting on a computer scanning your hard-earned money to a picture drawn by a robot made by a skinny guy who looks like Sheldon.
It is not the same.
No.
It is not the same.
And I have a newfound respect for my man who's in the blue-collar uniform at the tutu bar every Friday, blowing his load. I'm happy for you. I'm like, dog, we need to take pictures and post it for all these people that are getting hustled by Sheldon's computer.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
It is sad.
I'm sad.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be, you know what? We should start a new federation of, what are they called? What is the MAD program called? What's that thing called? Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Yeah,
what is it called though? Like, is it is it a gang?
It's a
they
gang.
seem like a gang.
It's
Are
an
they a
organization.
mafia? Or like a mom mafia?
Yeah, it's like a mom mafia.
Okay. So we need our own organization.
Okay.
Dads Against
AI.
AIS.
Dads against AIS.
AIS.
Oh, all right.
Dads Against AIS. Which would spell out Dads Against AI. Da. If you want to join Da, write the podcast. It's $112 a year.
$112 a year.
You get a T-shirt
Through
you get
our
an official
Patreon. Through our Patreon.
Yep.
You got to join the Patreon. Say you want to be a member of DA or whatever.
You have to write the show, and then we got to write you a ticket to the Patreon so you can get in there and pay it. And then we send you a T-shirt, a card, a hat.
Oh, a hat too?
And custom drumsticks. That way. Well, you,
I like
you
the,
gotta
I like
figure
the
out,
touch. I like the
you
touch
gotta,
of the
yeah,
custom
you got to
drumsticks.
figure out what you're doing with that. But listen.
So you can start your dad garage rock band.
Da, it's called Da. No, it's not a garage rock. It's Dads Against AIS. I want no more dads on the computer. You're not allowed to pump it no more. Just done.
Just be done.
If you're a cartoony person before, you're done.
You're done.
It's your fault we're here.
Yeah.
You freckin' furries.
Blame it all on you.
You freckin' cartoonies.
Yeah. It's all your fault.
It is. Anime this, anime that, tentacle this, tentacle that.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's getting
I
a whole
want
new.
to get
whole
into
new.
it. Right. It's their
Whole
fault.
new level.
It's their fault.
It's all their fault.
Listen, if you're making it with the T2000, you're fired, mate. You're fired.
You're done.
You're done, Ski.
We're canceling you.
We're sending John Connor. We're sending, what was his old man's name? Steve Connor, whatever his name was. Sarah Connor.
Michael Connor.
Michael Connors. All the Connors are coming.
William Connor.
William. Well, not on my island.
So stupid.
Listen, wait, speaking of William Connor, has anybody been carrying a two-handed sword around? Listen.
No, this goes back
Okay.
to what we were talking about earlier.
So we were discussing, me and Joe Skelly. I came up with the idea that, number one, Tommy Skelly is going to be really upset next year when I show up with my
Ninja crotch rocket.
Ninja crotch rocket. So shout out to Tommy Skelly. I just want to say I'm half Asian, so it has to go that way. So that's just a start. Now, what I said was Tommy Skelly will be in a much better mood if I were to show up with the katana strapped to my back.
Oh, yeah.
And we were talking about it.
But you got to wear like all black leather.
Right, of
with
course.
a black helmet.
Oh, of course.
Right.
And maybe have like...
And you got to play that Tokyo Drift Fast and Furious music.
The first time I pull up on Tommy Skelly, you better believe it.
And you better have...
Dude, I might
listen.
hook fireworks up to the back of the bike and just be like, I'll call you, Joe Skelly. Are you guys outside? Are you ready? Okay. And then just cue, shooting down the damn thing. I'll probably overshoot, maybe even crash into the scuba gar.
Right.
And then just be done.
Right.
But who cares?
But
no one
and
can say
also
I don't
you
make
have
an
to
entrance.
You got to have those neon lights on the bottom too.
Oh, 110%.
Are they going to be the pink neons or the green?
Let me think.
And what color's the bike?
Wait. You know about this.
What do I know?
When
about?
I'm in
I don't know shit.
When I'm in a high-speed tag game with my officials, what color do I want so I can disappear fast? So if I've had the color and then it just disappeared, which one disappears the fastest? Is that blue, Green.
Green, probably.
Green.
Yeah.
Green machine.
Yeah, that probably disappears the fastest.
Ooh. All right, we need one of those.
All right.
We're going to need one of those license plate flippers.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're going to have to build, you know what? Fuck. I mean, screw it. We're going to build a fireworks display stand on the back of the bike, but secretly like Batman.
Gotcha.
So, you know.
It'll look like you got boxes on the back, and then the boxes
little
open
tiny
up like a
ones.
transformer and
Right,
just
exactly.
shoot
Just
Roman candles and shit.
Right. Piccolo Pete's. We can play that one game. Have you ever played Piccolo Pete game?
No, sir.
I can't tell if you're messing with me.
I don't know what the fuck a Piccolo Pete game is.
That's where, okay. So you ever take a Piccolo Pete and shove it in? You have Piccolo Pete's, right? Up
No,
here?
what are Piccolo Pete's?
I don't know what they really are since I ruined all of them and made them my own devices. So I'm not 100% in what they do when they're normal. But one of the best things to do with it is, of course, the 20 ounce, slip the hole through the top, pop Piccolo Pete in, seal it up, got a boom boom. That's good for loudness.
Okay.
The best game, though, is you get a crowd of people. You grab that Piccolo Pete and you smash it on one side. Then you light that mofo right in the middle and run. And it's basically like creating a bottle rocket that will go anywhere.
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah. It's like playing spin the bottle with a bottle rocket.
Oh.
It's the funnest game.
It's the funnest game.
That thing will travel like 70 yards and it will bite you if you're not fast enough. You get 10 or 20 kids running around that bad boy and it is quite the ruckus.
I imagine so.
That's a good game. We should play that.
Oh.
I got to find some Piccolo Pete's though.
Okay.
But why are we on the Piccolo Pete thing?
I don't know. You just went there.
Motorcycles. Right.
That's right.
We got to set that up so Piccolo Pete's just come flying out as we go by.
All right.
That's the display right there.
Got it.
Right. I know there was a point of this. Oh, we're going to convert Tommy Skelly over to those bikes.
Well, the question was, would it be cool? You were talking about the two-handed. Initially,
Oh, yeah. Would it be cool to have the two-handed? I think we could have a two-handed dagger. This is my two-handed long dagger.
Long dagger.
Of Scottish descent.
Oh, yeah.
You did see it in Braveheart, but if you check the tip, officer, you can see I've nuzzled it down 3 inches.
I've blunted the tip.
I've blunted the tip down 3 inches. Therefore, the extra 72 don't matter.
Right.
This is a two-handed dagger of Scottish descent.
Of Scottish descent.
I think we could get away with it.
Well, he would have to wear a kilt at that point.
Oh, shiza. I don't think we could do that.
All right.
It's going to get caught on the bike. And it goes against our ninja motif.
Yeah, it totally goes against the Japanese ninja motif.
Maybe we can get Tommy Skelly to wear the kilts.
Well, what you would need is, if you had the blessing of Master Splinter, maybe it'd be okay. But in order to get the blessing, you have to know what Master Splinter's real name is.
That's true.
Do you know what it is?
I do.
I do.
I'm not saying it.
Were you scared?
No. Just now you know. They don't know.
Oh.
We don't want to give them that.
What?
Don't tell them that.
But
that goes in the box with the magic tricks.
'cause-
You just almost outed our man Splinter.
Ugh.
Imagine how Tommy Skelly would feel right now.
I don't know how he would feel, but I know how he would feel about the movie Rad.
Well, how did
Do you remember
is
that?
Is that the skateboarding one?
That's the BMX bike movie.
Oh, the BMX one. Yeah, I've never really finished that one all the way through.
Oh, that's something we're going to have to track down and rewatch.
Well, we really need
That's
to
a
watch.
classic.
No, well, we need to watch his old boys. Air. What was the one with old cocaine Christian Slater?
Was that Gleaming the Cube?
There it is. We always reference that, and we haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a really long time.
He really
or
did.
Blue Streak.
He really did. I don't remember that one.
I think that was
The Martin Lawrence one? Or are you talking about a different one?
No. Blue Streak was the one where they were on like 10-speed bikes, I think.
Oh. How about the skating one where they go down the Devil's Hill? Have you seen that one? Yes. Do you know that one? The dude he brings his surfboard to like Minnesota, and he's like sanding in the snow with it. He's like, "Sweet, this will be perfect." I'm like, "Yeah, dog, you brought your snowboard from Cali to Minnesota." I know we didn't have a lot in the 90s, but we at least knew that wasn't going to happen.
That wasn't going to happen.
Right. Bring your shorty surfboard to, yeah, good luck with the Bull Shark Lake out there.
Yeah.
But listen, we need some skates. We'll get you on some skates. When's the last time you did any kind of grinds? What's your favorite grind? The Royale?
The Royale grind?
The Royale, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been on a board in many, many moons. After I broke my arm.
You were like done?
Yeah, I was kind of done.
Well, that's why you need blades. You need rollerblades.
I did that for a hot minute.
Inline aggressive skates.
Yeah, I did that for a minute, and I was like, you know what's even more challenging than this? If we did a downhill penny farthing bicycle league.
Perfect. See?
You know,
With
big
javelins.
8-foot front wheel and, 36-inch or smaller 22-inch rear tire.
Almost bought one of those bikes.
They're super expensive.
I genuinely, for 3 hours, thought they were selling those at Walmart for $70. I was very upset when I found out I couldn't buy you one.
Yeah.
I thought it was real.
Yeah,
Turns out it's only 6 inches high.
Yeah.
We cannot ride that one. I was wondering how it was $70. I'm like, man, this is a cheap, big bike. I'm coming to get this right now. And I was like planning on how I was going to get the wheel in the car and stuff. And then I saw it said 6 inches. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
It's a replica.
It said,
Is it
item
back?
may not appear as big as it does in the picture.
Items are not as big in the mirror. Wait, what?
Right. That's terrible. Yeah, that's what they call. That's a classic example of the hornswoggle.
Yeah.
The switch and bait.
Again.
How many people do you think bought that thing and
Again.
showed up to get it? And it was 6
Oh,
inches,
man.
and they were fucking pissed.
Listen, my favorite is when you go on eBay and you buy things that are the boxes.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just the box.
And they've got it for $400. They're like, hey, you want to complete your box collection? Here's the box, dick. I mean, jerk. And they put at the bottom in small print, this is only for the box. If you don't read this, this is your problem.
Right. I can
I'm
see
like,
that.
yep, somebody buys that.
Yep, people get got all the time.
What was that? What was that one you were speaking of getting got? What was that one you were talking about earlier?
Which one's that?
Which one? Right before we got on. Oh, the whales. Tell them.
Oh, about how the orcas have been smashing up boats lately?
Right.
Yeah. And what was the joke? They were like, yeah, we're not, they don't call us the peaceful whales.
Oh, right. Well, what did they say? Something about whatever? And he said something about, well, how would you feel if I came into your house, used your living
Oh, they were
room?
talking about people fishing in the ocean. They're like, there's plenty of fish in the ocean. They're like, oh, yeah? Yeah. How would you feel about me coming in your house and raiding your refrigerator?
Right. Sleeping with your wife. Right. Just being like, there's plenty of wives in the ocean. It's fine.
Yeah, it didn't go over well.
Listen, my man, there's an article out saying that killer whales are downing boats. You heard?
Yeah.
I've been telling people that since Free Willy came out. Y'all didn't listen.
What?
Told you.
They've been crushing boats since Free Willy?
Yes. They put that stupid frickin' movie out so dumb hippies who smell bad and don't even look good when they do dress up could save whales. It's ridiculous. My man's
like
sinking your boats, my man.
Like
all you dummies who were rooting for Free Willy are now at your stupid retirement cruises and you're going down.
You're going to be on the bottom of Davy Jones's locker?
Yeah, could you imagine? Imagine that's your story, bro. How'd you get up in here? You're like sitting next to Beetlejuice in that room, right? How'd you get in here, man? Well, you see, I was on a cruise with my wife, and a killer orca decided to down me because I was talking to him about Nemo from the tip of the boat. Like, dude.
The dude just snatched me up.
Yeah. Who's
Brought me
driving this thing anyways? Like, come on. Speaking of who's driving this thing, listen, they dropped a new movie with Seth Rogen about Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee's video. Now, this isn't political, but it is adult. What do you think about that?
A new movie?
Yeah.
About a sex tape?
About a sex tape that got dropped in what, the 90s?
Right.
You remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is great. So I read the movie thing, right? And I watched it for 3 seconds just to see what it was about. Because I was like, listen, I hate to tell you, but in 30 years, making a sex tape hasn't changed. In fact, it's quite honestly gotten easier, as per our discussion earlier.
Yep.
But the movie is about the dude who's the contractor who went in and stole the video from them and tried to make the money off of it.
Whatever happened to that guy? Did they sue him?
Well, I didn't watch the movie.
Well, the movie's not going to talk about what happened to the guy who stole the film.
Exactly. I was only looking in there to see if they had any of the real Pamela Anderson. There was not, so I left.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were disappointed.
Then I saw that picture of her recently that's been floating amok of her without her makeup on.
Oh?
I've never seen her. She was unrecognizable to me. I was like, bro, what the heck? Where's your Baywatch thing at? Where's your
I probably
lightsaber?
went out with the Hep See You later.
Hoy. Merde. Like, I'm just saying, man, like, Yeah, I'd never seen her without makeup. I had no idea what she looked like. They were like, this is Pam Anderson. I'm like, the lady behind this lady? Which one?
That's like Madonna.
Where is she? Oh, Madonna.
Like
Don't get me started on her fake fat face.
The new face of Madonna.
What is wrong with her? She looked so good. She looked good forever. And then she started injecting plastic into her face.
Yeah.
Madonna.
Come
on. You had it all.
Yeah, now she looks like a Cabbage Patch doll.
Yeah. The Cabbage Patch doll trying to... Never mind. But...
It's kind of scary and creepy.
It's scary because to me,
Look,
it's not
she'll
even...
die and decompose, and then they'll dig up her
and her
grave in 100
cheekbones will
years,
still
and her
be there.
face will still be there.
Right. Well, you know those fake boobies turns into rocks too. That's weird.
Yeah.
That is weird. That's no bueno.
No bueno.
That's the equivalent of like dermals and dermals, surface skin piercing, right? Yeah, let's just shove this in there and hope it hangs out for a while.
Doesn't get infected.
Okay. Listen, and I'm not saying we don't love it, mate. We love it.
Those going to get caught on all kinds of things.
Yeah, I just wouldn't force any woman naturally to do it. There's just no purpose. Whatever God gave you is fine. Just chill out. You know, you want to supersize it. You want to take it off road. I get it. You want to raise that bad boy. Maybe get elevated in life. I feel it. I rode around in Park's truck the other day. Thing was so big, I could see everybody in their trucks and their cars. It was real weird. You know, I'd imagine that's what those feel like. You know,
I imagine.
You think listen, and I'm not trying to pretend like we understand women or that I'm a woman or any of this weird crap. All I want to know right now is there an equivalent to how women feel insecure about their boobies that men feel insecure about a body part? Have you ever been walking down the street, seen yourself in the reflection and just been like, "Oi, mate, those elbows are looking strong."
And here's the thing. Women can do something about it.
Oh, I'm afraid. Where are we going with this?
Men can't.
What do you mean?
There is no surgery for men.
Oh, to help them as a man?
They might be feeling like they're lacking.
Listen, women are... Oh. Well...
There is none.
No, there is. Yeah, no, there is. It's just, we don't support it. And I mean, if you've ever seen...
There's no...
Well, I'm saying men can fill themselves with plastic Botox as much as they want to. That's all I'm saying. You can do it. I don't know if you would or would want to. Well, what's that saying about birds and preys and all these animals? It's always either the male or the female that either peacocks, and for humans, it's the female. They just look better. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm fine with that. Everybody's fine with that.
The women are better looking than men?
Yeah, we're not going to get up tomorrow and try to beat you at the race, my man. Okay? It's not happening. I plucked an eyebrow out of my face the other day. I almost died. Okay? You heard? And I've shaved every part of my body at least once, so I'm not doing that on all the time. And it's just too much work, man. Again, I don't want to get political, but...
Is it really getting political?
No, I've bitten off more than I can chew already. I can't imagine that life, But again, walking past a mirror...
And this is why you're not a diesel model?
Yeah, definitely. Or an AMI model.
Or an AI model?
Or an AI, yeah. But, I mean, just walking by the mirror, I don't ever feel that way. I'm not like, man, I wish I could chop this up. I wish I wish I could get, like, elf ears, maybe.
I've seen people that had that surgery.
Yeah, but that's not real, bro.
It takes like 6 months to heal from.
No, I'm good. Yeah, because it's not normal. Listen, you can't butcher yourself and call it normal. I got 9 holes in every ear plus 20 holes in my face. It's not normal. I've had them reject, I've had them push out, I've had them bleed in odd times. Your body doesn't like it, man. You see it all the time. Well, not that part, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
The body doesn't like unnatural things.
Okay.
Shoved in it, usually.
Usually.
We're going to leave that usually there. Put a pin in it and move on.
Moving on.
Right. But anyways, have you ever wanted butt cheek implants?
No, sir.
How about calf implants? That seems to be a big thing.
Yeah, no.
What in the F are you thinking, my man?
Just go to the gym.
I was going to say, what do you think's going to happen when your calves look Bulbasaurus, but you got Twinkie toothpick ankles, and we can tell you haven't really gone outside to match those calves?
You get giant-ass calves, and you've got, I've never been to the gym and had a leg day ever.
Right. How's that work, bro? How's that work? I know some real people that got that. You know that, right?
No, I don't.
I chill with people who have that. Well, actually, no. Listen, West Coast, Best Coast. I've chilled with people that have all of them. I chill with Barbie girls. What's up? Shout out to all my Barbie girls on the West Coast. You know, I'll be swapping parts and stuff. I'm not going to mess with that. I don't support it. I'm going to take you out on the beach and stuff and show you off.
People aren't supposed to be Mr. Potato Heads.
No. And listen, much love to anybody who's got a problem that thinks they need it. You probably don't, my man. Just chill out. It's okay. You know, have some Skittles, maybe a beer.
Skittles is the answer?
Dude, listen, getting fat and then getting skinny is hella easier than paying big hospital bills to put on parts that you had taken off.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, It used to be that was the most mental problems we had, you know, a little waistline, a little heftiness, got a little double chinny. I'm okay with that, you know. Just trying to watch out.
I'm glad somebody is.
Just trying to watch out. Oh, come on. Listen, Latin love, Ricky Martin.
Oh.
Here we go.
Yep.
That's right.
Here we go.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Only to be rivaled that thereby the only person they love more than us on this podcast, old Tommy Skelly. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
Well,
there we go.
There are some anomalies.
Anomalies. Anominals. Would you get butt implant cheeks for $10 million? Would you let somebody, and you don't even got to keep them in. You could pay to have them removed the next year. $10 million.
I got to rock them for a year.
You got to rock them for a year, bro. They got to heal. They got to appeal, and then you can take them out.
I already have a hard enough time putting my pants on, let alone getting implants.
I couldn't do it.
Nah. Well, $10 million, that's a lot of money.
The most you're going to get me to put into my body anymore for money is like a gold tooth. Maybe a crown filling. You know? I don't think there's anything else. What do you want to do?
Well, a gold tooth can be stylish, too.
Right.
Right.
I'm saying that's the max. They're like, let's put some vampire teeth in. No. $10 million to put some horns in you. No. $10 million to let you fill up your face like a donut with some saline like the old Japanese are doing right now.
Nope.
No,
not
sir.
doing that either.
No, sir. We're not into that bendy.
Nope. I'm not down with that.
Listen, if you're down for that, you may as well just go ride with the orcas. Go hunt for some necro pants.
Smash some chips.
Visit some volcano islands.
Oh. No, we talked about what happens when
camp on some snake islands. I'm just saying all these ideas seem the same.
We've talked about all of these ideas and how bad they turn out.
Right. You guys should not be doing that.
Don't go visit a volcano, which is still active.
Yeah. Who's been doing that? Like, I'm serious. I want to know.
Well, we watched the documentary about the people that did that.
No, I know.
And then they tried to sue the cruise line that took them there.
But what were they doing, though? Like, what was your thought process? Again, this is the same question we had the last episode when we talked about it.
Or like when they made them sign the waiver again and again and again. That said,
right. You might die.
You might die.
Listen, here, let's go over this super fast. Ready?
Yep.
Name all the waivers you've signed where you might die while you're doing extracurriculars. Go. Other than work-related, by the way. There you go. See, he was fanning, and I said, you got to take this part out. No. I mean, official Vegas, we're on vacation. You walk up to the booth, and they say, you got to sign this before you do X, Y, Z. How many have you done?
None.
Exactly.
None.
All right, let's move on with it. Listen, there's somebody out there. Oh, first of all, shout out to our man, TV Man. I heard he's back.
TV Man is back.
Or he's making the rounds again.
Yeah.
Either way, if he is or isn't, we love you.
That's the greatest cryptid ever.
I'm a super fan. Someday I'm going to show you my TV man tattoo.
Oh,
But let's move on. Somebody's been running around locking escape room employees in their buildings and leaving.
That's hysterical, by the way.
Did you see that?
Yes.
And leaving combinations, codes, and clues to let them out.
That is absolutely hysterical. I did see the video. The guy ran up, shoved a sheet full of clues through the door, and then put a bicycle chain around the door handles and locked it and left.
Now my question is, did he get the back door too? Because now you're walking on like felony problems here, right?
Right. But the dumber thing is, my man wasn't even wearing a mask. He just ran
no. They don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
Kids just be doing crime with no mask, bro.
Yeah. Well,
it's a no mask crew, the hood way.
Was he doing it for views on TikTok?
Oh, you know he was.
No, yeah.
You know he was. He's not humble like our man TV Man.
No.
Our man TV Man's humble.
Super humble.
You don't hear nothing from him.
Then he appears,
except
drops off a bunch of old TV sets on people's front doorsteps, waves at the Ring camera, wearing a TV on his head,
and then dips it.
And you don't hear from him for months.
I
And then
think
the
that's
police
good.
department has to dispatch an entire unit to go collect all the TVs.
To let these people out of their own place. Oh, yeah, that was the only thing he got was them having to be inconvenienced for picking up the TVs.
Yeah.
Although it could be considered littering, really.
Yeah, but they didn't even catch the guy.
What if you gave it as a gift? Is it still littering?
What if he left a note and said, these are a gift?
Right.
I guess it's not littering at that point.
Right. Listen, more Terminator talk. The Pentagon is currently moving towards allowing AI weapons to autonomously make decisions.
See, we've seen that Matthew
You
Broderick.
think that's true?
Yes, I believe that. Matthew Broderick did this. Remember?
Yeah.
War Games. That didn't work out very well.
Was War Games wasn't making his own War Games? I mean, that was the game through the one simulation. So, I mean, yeah, it's just AI again. So, yeah, that's not good.
That's not a good idea.
We're not going the right way.
And we saw the video where they were training AI drones, right? And then at first they started off indiscriminately attacking targets, right? And then the controller was like, you can't attack these ones, but you can only attack these ones. So then the AI got pissed off and shot down the communication tower, which was relaying the information to the AI drone.
Right.
So that it wouldn't get any new information.
Oh, that's right. We did talk about this.
And it could do whatever it wanted.
Well, Terminator, John Connor, EMPs,
William Connor.
Billiam Bonners,
Yeah.
William Bonney,
Not a good idea.
all of them.
And by the way, Daddy Elon's been preaching against this for years now.
All right, here we go. One more, and then we're going to dip set out of here. One more for you.
One more. Let's do it.
There is a
Let's do it live.
There's a tagger going around saying, and we are, I believe, the most qualified to speak on this. There's a tagger going around saying that the more people spend on their wedding rings, the more likely they are to break up.
I believe that.
You think so?
Listen, people spend, what was the adage you should spend?
3 months still.
3 months income.
3 months income on your girl's wedding ring.
Engagement ring or wedding ring?
Oh, that's a good point, mate.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's engagement ring. Because I never made it to the wedding ring, directions.
Right.
Oh.
Listen, there are people that
3
spend
months.
$40,000, $50,000 on a wedding.
Listen, you know what that means, right?
You got too much money?
It means I'll take your stuff. You can't be wearing a $40,000 ring around in your hand in real life, bro. And even if you were,
I'm not even talking about the ring. I'm talking about the wedding itself.
Oh, the wedding. Yeah,
That's not even including the expense for the ring.
Yeah, that's right. I'm saying I can't be buying no crazy wedding ring.
You could take that money and invest that in your future.
You could invest it anywhere. You could invest it in Burger King and still get more returns on it. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean.
You could buy
anybody.
a taco truck.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be mean to anybody, but listen, I'm to that point where it's like, if I give you any money and it doesn't come back twice as big, I'm not giving it anymore.
Right.
That's how it has to be.
Right.
And for all of you who don't know, you go into that paperless system, so better be
Oh.
ready, boo-boo.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, boy,
So-
I like how you snuck that in there.
Yeah. They on it full time. You hear Chase Bank doesn't even take change anymore. Bro, the bank doesn't take change. If that doesn't tell you what's coming,
It's legal tender.
legal.
It is legal tender.
Legal.
And it doesn't help that you see all these videos of people taking change and like turning it into rings and all this other stuff. That means you really
Yeah.
don't think much about that money.
Yeah. Yeah, the decoration of the dollar, but hey, we print flags on boxer shorts, so I'm not going to say anything about that.
That's a fair statement.
Against the law, rules.
That's a
such.
fair statement.
But you won't see none of that in our place.
So the question is, the more money you spend on a ring,
Right.
the more likely you are to end in a divorce.
Do you think that's true?
If you look at the statistics, it's probably true.
I'm going to agree with it. I've been married or together 16 years with the Mega Beast, and I'm wearing a $4 ring. Actually, if we went for materials, I'd say it was probably worth 30 cents. What do you think here?
Yeah, probably.
You tell me.
I know what kind of ring
That
it is.
crappy silicone thing. Yeah, it went lately. Forget about
yeah.
it. But seriously, what do you think it costs to make that in China? 10 cents?
Not even.
12 cents with the color? 13 if you get the fancy color?
3.5.
3.5 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care what nor hair or hide about it.
I think you're better off that way, realistically. I mean, because here's the fact. At one point in time, I tried to pawn a ring, right? And I took it to the pawn shop.
Uh-oh.
The person spent almost $2,000 on the ring, right? So I went to take it back. I tried to pawn it, and the guy was like, $130. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? And the way the jeweler explained it to me was, that's about $25 worth of gold in that band. Right? At the most.
Right.
And I can get any diamond I want if I'm building my own ring.
And put it in there.
For $300 max. Right?
Right.
And the fact that all of these rings, like at Zales and all these other places, are mass produced. There's no original pieces unless you have something, built from scratch. Right.
Right.
And so therefore the only value really in it is the intrinsic value that you place on it. Because let's be real, like the biggest con game there is since the beginning, well, not since the beginning, so let's say since the 40s, is that diamonds are super rare.
Right.
Diamonds were super rare when the only way you could find them is by walking down a riverbed and you happen to find one there, right?
Or that they mean something.
Right.
Yeah.
The fact that De Beers has vaults with millions and millions and millions of diamonds and they control the price of the diamond.
Right.
Right. Fuck, they make industrial equipment with diamond tip blades.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. We can buy a knife sharpener for $30 and it's got diamond in it.
Yeah. How rare is it?
That's a good point.
They're far more rare in precious stones than diamonds.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Far
like this
rarer.
podcast.
Like this podcast.
Like this podcast. Where were you on that?
Dude, you know what?
That's a rare diamond.
It's
Been to
far
Africa
more
and
rare than a
back.
diamond.
Been to Africa and back. We're more famous than D'Antwoord.
Oh,
D'Antwoord. Listen, my man Ninja, if you're listening, I'll fight you, dog. Bring it.
Bring it. And by the
Somebody
way,
send him a
did you see
message.
the documentary where it was like Paul Wall and a bunch of other rappers? They wanted to see where their diamonds came from.
Oh my.
And so they all went to Africa to a diamond mine.
I bet they didn't want no diamonds after.
No, bro, it was worse than that.
They
All
wanted
these dudes
them?
were in the pits, like digging these diamonds by hand, and they're standing on the edge, holding these giant ass ropes, like, "Thanks for my diamonds, homie." Bro,
You're joking.
I'm dead serious. It was
They did that.
Yes,
They held it up like that and were like,
bro,
thanks.
it was the most disgusting thing I ever seen. And then, as appreciation, they put on a rap show in the local bar near the diamond mine.
You mean in the country where they didn't understand English? Yeah. What the hell? Them boys ain't even got a radio. They never heard of Paul Wall.
No,
They don't give an F about your Southern style hip hop Texas shenanigans with your Cadillacs and your big thing.
It was
Get the F out of here.
It was the most fucked up documentary
What
I've
in
ever
the
seen in my
heck
life.
are we talking about? You know only the people, you know who showed up there, right? All them diamond miners kids that ain't been doing nothing but hanging out on the backs of those diamond miners. Oh my.
It was so fucked. If you have a chance, see if you could track down the Paul Wall.
I
forget.
want to
I just
now.
remember him, but I forget. There was like 3 or 4 other rappers that went with him. They're like, "Yeah, man, we're gonna go back and see where our diamonds came from. It's gonna be sweet."
Okay. Listen, before we wrap
There's
up,
nothing sweet about this, you fucking assholes.
we don't want to end with Paul Wall, so I'm gonna throw it out there. Old boy Loomis there sent us a video of the Riff Raftedy when he was like 20. I like that video, bro. Riff Raft is a king. But it reminds me of what we were talking about because old Paul Wall did a video with him. That video is old as hell because it shows Riff Raff weighing in about $120.
Yeah.
With that MTV tattoo. That's back when he had just gotten on the what's that show called? What's that stupid show? Cameras?
TRL?
No. No. He was in
Carson Daly?
the Real World thing.
Oh, was he?
He got selected. So this is a famous rapper who got selected to go on MTV. And so the very moment he got selected, he ran off and tattooed MTV on his neck. And was like, "I'm here for the bang, guys," and like was talking about how like they put him on, so he was putting them on. Yeah. That's Riff Raff. But you made me think of it with Paul Wall because they do music together. They're Southern style.
Okay.
They're both from Texas,
Texarkana?
where everything is bigger,
Oh.
including the women.
Oh, my.
Yeah, that's right.
And on that note,
Joe Scally, we got to go. 97 seconds. Leave us a like, put a 25-star rating, put a 50-star rating. Send us your mom's phone number. Send us to your mom. Send my number to your mom's phone number.
hey, give us a 25-star rating on your platform.
Smart fridges, smart bungalows.
Tell your friends.
Tell us.
And join the Patreon. Buy us a cup of coffee so we can keep this show going.
Yeah, there's Patreon members coming and going, but you need to just be coming.
Just keep on coming.
That's the way it is. 97 seconds.
It makes everybody happy.